Hey, Madeline. How are you? You're in the office today. You're sneaking in alive. Thank you so much for dropping in. I wanted to show everybody I was not feeling well. So I've been quietly out here working, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to lift my mood by showing everybody what I've been up to. Just not 100% today. I don't know what's going on, but uh hey, Terry. Hey, hey. Good morning. Good morning. It's afternoon here. Um, but it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. A little windy, a little bit windy out there, but I'm home. Hey, Susan. Hey, girl. You know what I missed this week, Susan? I missed Junk Journal News. I need to get out there and watch it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Terry. Yeah, I'm just listen. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna make it. I'm just. uh, my husband asked me what was wrong. I said I think too many birthdays. I think that might have something to do with it. It's snowing up there, Terry. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is insane. It's April, for goodness sake. I've got the air conditioner on out here. I'm sure y'all can hear the little hum in the background. That's craziness. Uh, yeah, I just been working out here. I know, I know the mad face. Huh? I think I'd be over it too, Terry. And I love the snow, but I don't know about all that. You're home today. Oh, your youngest. Oh, the wisdom teeth. How old? How old were they? I didn't get my wisdom teeth out till I was 19. They started come popping out at 19. I was pretty old. Leslie got hers out pretty young though. 17. Yeah, that's kind of old. You were 21? Yeah. Yeah. They say that's kind of old as adults to get it done. My husband still has all his except one. They took one just in the last couple of years. Yeah. And Leslie, I think Leslie was 13 or 14. She's been home sick. When I tell y'all, that poor child, I know she's not a child, but she's been sick. She's been suffering with it. No doubt about it. A stomach bug. She went to the doctor and everything yesterday. And she just called me a minute ago and said she was sick of being sick. She's sick of being sick. She is aggravated at this point. Yeah, she is done with all that. But anyway, I didn't want to keep y'all long. I did want to just jump on though and show y'all what I've been working on today. So if y'all will indulge me, we'll do a little quick flip through of this little cute little thing right here. I kind of like her. I'm not quite finished, but are you ever like when you own a journal? Tell me, Susan, like when you own a journal, do you ever feel like you're just like completely finished or I always feel like, oh, but I'll go inside and I'll think, oh, wait, where is that thing? I could add this to it. Or, I'm always thinking like that, I guess. Oh, I will, Terry. I'll tell her. I know she's probably watching, but she may jump in the comments with y'all. I know she's not. She is aggravated this morning or this afternoon. She's aggravated. So y'all saw the spine that we did. I haven't put anything in here yet. I had to figure something out for here. I had to cover this back part because it had real sticky residue right here, and I could not get it off. I couldn't get it off. And so this is going to require, like when I tell you, a thin, thin sheet of paper. It's going to have to be pretty thin. I mean, it's pretty snug, so I'll have to find something. I'll figure it out. Let's see what we got here. We've got these tickets that Angela, the traveling crafter, had sent me these in Happy Mail a while back, and I keep them up here because I know I'm going to use them for something fabulous. And it may be this. Just have to figure out. May need to decorate that. But anywho, let's flip through real quick. The scrappy type, you like that? Thank you. That is in true Carla Frizzell fashion, right? Isn't that fab? Those are those a lot of these are these that I picked up at Joann's last week. Those are those mini charm packs that were 40% off. So they wound up being 60 cents a piece. And I have tore into those. I love them. In fact, I'm gonna they're like now I know, so even when Joann's closes, if I go to another fabric store to look for those mini charm packs, because they're too convenient. They're absolutely too convenient. I keep all my little squared or little pieces of fabric in a container like this now. I think I've shown y'all this already, but I saw Diane Hubert do this. And I said, and she keeps it close to her desk. And I said, that's perfect. I need to do that. And it's been a dream. It's been perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Terry. Sometimes you feel like that and you looked and you decorated a journal for so long that you get tired. Now, I've done that too. I've done that too where I've gotten tired of decorating. Like it's just or I'm not inspired by it anymore. Like I'm over it. I put what journal was it? Oh, the dinosaur journal. Like I put it together, had the signatures in it, never did decorate it, but when I as soon as I put the signatures in it, it's like I lost all interest in it. All interest altogether. And then what got me reinterested in it is I remembered that Sierra's little boy loved dinosaurs so much. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to do it for him. And that made me want to finish decorating it because I knew it was going to go to him. So that's the only reason I got through it. I in fact I packed up all the dinosaur stuff that I have, most of it, and it's in a box. And I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to give it back to Goodwill or if I'm just going to put it out there to the junk journal community and see if somebody else wants it because I'm just over it. Just I don't know. Just I love little dinosaurs. I think they're precious. But anyway, let's jump through this one. So the first, this is 4 signatures. The first 2 signatures are the actual book in order, and I did that on purpose because I wanted you to be able to read the book if that's what you wanted to do with it. I cut these pages to fit. This one I did cut, but you still have enough of the book. There might be some of it that's cut pretty close, but I think most of it's there and legible. In each one of these signatures, the book signatures, I put one of those envelopes that we recently got on sale at Hobby Lobby. You know, everybody was running getting that clearance at Hobby Lobby. So I put each one of those vellum envelopes in the signature, the center signature of the book parts. So that is there. And then no other decoration or pocket or anything in the book other than that. Let me show you what I stuck in here. So these are print offs and they're good. They're digitals. Y'all know I don't use digitals a whole lot because I feel like I have so much stuff. I never really have. But I had I have some bingo cards, but I don't have a variety. And I happened across these and I said I loved them because the one she had like, and I can send them to y'all so you can see. But look at these. This is all one digital. All of these variety of colors, and it's one digital. It's really, I thought it was a great little, look at this mini bingo. It was such a good deal. I said, oh, I need that one. So got that in my collection now. So that's a digital. And then one of those little vintage flashcards. And then this came out of a birthday book. This is a botanical birthday book. Let me show it to y'all. I just got it. The floral birthday book. It's a little glossy, okay? But I will tell you why I bought it because I didn't realize it was this small. I thought it was a big book. But I got it off eBay and I would not, this is not something I would have purchased this size. I really believed it was a big book and that I was going to be able to, and you can still fussy cut it, but I won't fussy cut that small. I just won't. But I can use the pages like this, just little inserts. So that's that in that signature. Hey, Angela. Oh my God, did y'all see Angela's announcement? The B&B. It's beautiful, Angela. It's beautiful. I love it. Now we got to go to Iowa, y'all. We got a place to go. Um, you love that book? The book is cute. It is cute, but I'm telling you, I really thought it was a bigger, and it had that Edith Holden look to it. And I didn't read the dimensions. I did not pay attention to that. This is another one of those. This is a digital out of that kit, that same kit. And so I just fussy cut a little Snow White and put her in the center. And then that's another page out of that floral birthday book. Y'all be out on the lookout for it though in the wild for sure. I'd pick it up in the wild. I wouldn't leave it on the shelf. And then these two signatures are all the journal part, and they're similar in the sense that I started both of them with the same scrapbook paper print. I did start that. So that's similar. I got these mini cards from Debbie DePaul. So sweet of her to send me those. And I've been wanting to use them, and I just love the look of them. And I thought that that would just be perfect as a little page edge. And these clusters, I think we made these clusters together. These little, with the apple fabric and all that, I believe. And then I did a video on this, but I haven't released it yet. I had these big page pockets. Y'all, wait till you see these. Look how big these pages are. They are huge. 12 inches, 9 by 12s. And I just folded them together and to a point where I could wrap a page with the pocket. I mean, y'all all do that. I just never have done it. I've never done it. So I sat and did it one day and I said, okay, well, that's going in the book. And then I did a couple of just little music tags with some washi floral stickers. And then the little mirror, mirror saying here at the bottom. Oops. And then this is the other side of it. And so I put a vintage receipt. This is from 1958. This one, I think this one came from Sandy, Wilhelmina Junk Journals. And I decorated the top of this, okay? But then what I did was I didn't glue down this side. I have it so it's a flip out. I covered the book page with a note sheet. Then I covered this side of the sheet with this is wrapping paper, and you can flip it up and have journaling space underneath. So there's that. Yep. Then let me close that back up. Then I just had these pre-made pockets. Danielle at Butterbun Bookery had sent those to me. And I had some vintage money, some little monies, and a promissory note. So I said, well, and this is fiddly. Yeah, I don't like this pocket. Not that I don't like Danielle. Danielle, I love you for sending it to me. Thank you so much. But it's one of those pockets that has, like, it's put together. So you have to open it up to slip something back in it. It's a little fiddly for my taste. But once it's in there, it's snug. It's good. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Angela. I'm telling you, I love that Airbnb. I want to see it in person. I really do. This is washi tape I got. You're my fave. And this is some vintage ledger paper that was cracking. So I just, did what y'all all do and just put some washi tape up there. This is some vintage notepad. I forget who sent me that, but that came in Happy Mail too. I use this just because of all the mirrors. And then this stuff I got in a pack of ephemera that I got last week at Joann's. That was that. If y'all remember seeing it, it's all still right here. I hadn't put it away, but it just had several different kinds of washi stickers and just tags and all kind of stuff. So I saw it and I pulled this one and I loved it. Now let me show you what I did though. You I used double-sided tape to put this on. I did not put the tape down here at the bottom. So this will it'll slip all the way through, but it'll be all right. It's tight. It won't fall out. This is a children's vintage workbook, and it was wide enough. It's a whole leaflet. You'll see it on the other side too. That I could fold it, and you have some writing space there. It's just a Hobby Lobby paper pack that I got a long time ago. This came from Happy Mail too. This little apple that was from Danielle at Butterbun Bookery. Yeah, and then that little note thing. Then this I left plain. This just a little tuck and some while you were out cards. Little notepad. And then this I made into a pocket. And I put the little evil witch with her apple. This is the wallpaper piece. I was going to do something here, and I still might. I just don't know yet. Because poor Cinderella, she cut off. But on the other side, I did put a vintage piece of ledger. So you would have writing space on that. Then that's that rose stamp that I recently just fell in love with. And then y'all remember him. I didn't even have to cut his finger off. He fit. I wish Susie was here. She was the one that said nobody's going to notice. But I didn't have to do it. And then this is one of those. I got these little crocheted flowers from Timu. And I glued them back to back onto a paper clip. That's it. And then some more, just some pieces of fabric that were here on the desk, scraps. Hashtag give a scrap. Those videos are so good. Oh my God, it's going so good this year. I love it. Um, I've been having fun watching them. I told Jennifer today, I just watched hers a little while ago, and I was like, do you know how many rolls of crepe paper I have left at the thrift store? And I said, my shed is not going to be big enough. It won't be big enough. I swear. I'm gonna have to have. In fact, I haven't told y'all this yet, but oh my God, y'all are gonna die. My honey came out here the other day, and he's looking at extending my shed again for me. I didn't even ask. I never asked him. I never said anything. And he came out here the other day and he was walking around, and I went out there to meet him, and he said, if I've got the material and we could just do this and we could just do that. And I was like, could we really? And he said, yeah, we could. I was like, oh, okay. And he said, now it's not going to happen overnight. And I was like, oh, that's great. Isn't that something, Terry? Oh my God, he is. Listen, I am a blessed human being. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, that'd be great. So I have these little CD cases, and what reminded me of these CD cases is Madeline's upcoming sale, because she's going to have some exciting things in her sale, and I'm excited for her. But that kind of reminded me of these CD cases that I had. So I said, "Oh, let me go make a little something with that." So I closed it all in, but I made it a little pocket. Don't worry. Be happy. Then this was it was a scrap of something else that I was working on. And I just love the look of it. It came out of an Ideals magazine, just like this. It was torn like it fell out of the magazine that I was looking at. And it was exactly like this. I didn't cut it. I didn't do anything to it. I stuck it to the page because I love the look of it. Yep. And then here's some more of those little fabric clusters. Here's a little card I got recently from Meredith. I got that from Pop Vintage Home, Meredith. And then so I just put, I wonder why that does that. That is, just put a little, that came out of one of those ephemera packs from Joann's, a little wow on it. And then this came from Renee's at it again, the Happy Mail she sent me. And I just topped it with some more little scraps. So that's the first signature. Then I got this little beauty right here, this little bitty paper clip right here that came from Not So Fast Joni. Sure did. I loved it. And I made a big journaling card. Just backed it on some cardstock that I have. And just added that little saying, that little note came from the ephemera packs from Joann's. Well, Carrie, it was not like that fiddly at first. Okay. And then I had these little note sheets. So I covered this whole page. I just love them. I think they're so pretty. A little color page. Y'all know, if y'all don't know, I do love to use color pages. And I usually, if they're not adult color pages, they're going to be children's color pages because I have both and I do love them. I didn't like this side so much, so I may wind up covering that. This is an invite that came in the Happy Mail from Renee's at it again. This piece of fabric came from Hazel and Naka almost 2 years ago. Yes, it did. I'm still amazed by that. I had no idea or inkling to even do these journals at that point. She sent me that piece of fabric and some others. This is duct tape. This is literally a piece of duct tape. It came in the Happy Mail from Renee's at it again. Look at this. If y'all don't remember, if y'all hadn't seen it before, it is literally duct tape. Isn't that fun? I love it. Then I did this little tuck with a little journaling card. Here's another one of those little children's workbooks. It didn't flip in and out. It wasn't that big. Another little journaling card. I'm not sure I'm crazy about all these yellows because they're really not blending, but it'll be okay. This is another one of those big book pages, foldy pocket thingies that I made. So I put a little note sheet in here. You would have had an opportunity to, because the original plan was to actually glue it down. So you could have tucked something behind here, but instead I left it as the fold outside. So you can see that. And then since Doc is picking flowers and I needed to cover this because this actually says hello fall under here, I said, let me just put a little arrangement of flowers right there to cover that. And then this side is the side where I did glue it down. So you have a big tag on this side. And then you have a smaller tag here. That's just glued on. This is this is from Angela the Traveling Crafter. She's still with us. That came from the workbook that she sent me, little children's workbook. This is the center page. I went ahead and glued this page onto this because I loved it so much. I could have left these open, but these pages, they're thick, but I just didn't know if they would stand the test of time. I could have backed them, but I didn't. I just went ahead and glued them down. This is from Renee's at it again, and then this is a vintage playing card. And you can see on some of the pages, you'll see that I bolstered them with some strips of other papers. This is another one of those wrapping paper, but hidden journaling spot. Then this is a little tuck and another one of those little cards. All of them are backed with something. And then this little guest check. I'm going to just put a little image on that. And I did a video on this, but I don't think that I've released it yet. How I made this little tuck. But I love this Rick Rack die now. It's like one of my favorites. And those are just punched butterflies. This is the other piece of the fabric. But what I wanted to do, so it wouldn't get all wonky like the lace up here is getting, or the trim, I wanted to cover it with something that was stiffer so you could use it to write on. So I made this like a little flip notepad. You can't remove it. And like I said, this I'm going to have to probably trim this down. And I can do that in a little while. Here's some Monopoly money and the little apple tuck. Here's the other side of that coloring page. Here's one of those music cards, and I just put some of the scrap of that paper on the bottom here. And then here's another one. That's a Dollar Tree little gem that I put back to back and glued onto a paper clip. And then this is out of the pattern that came in the Renee's At It Again Happy Mail she sent me. And here are the little girls from the pattern. Put them on each side. And then I gave you a tuck of Cinderella. And there's so much more stuff that will go with this. That's because I always pull way too much stuff or have cut out way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. So that, and then on the bottom here, I thought what I would do, I may do a little something with this so that whenever I tie, I'm going to attach this to the tie. So I'm not sure what I'm going to dangle from here, but it may be probably some beads or it'll be something. But I'm thinking I'm going to do that. And then these will become the dangles on these ends, these ties. These all of these buttons right here, these beautiful buttons, beautiful vintage buttons came in Happy Mail. That's a Temu button. This came from Renee's At It Again. So, and then this is from my personal stash, a little white rose or white flower. Thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate that a lot, a lot, a lot. So, what are y'all up to for Easter? I did want to just jump on. Madeline and I are going to do some crafting Saturday, and we're going to do decoupage. She's wonderful at it. I'm bad at it. I don't do it well. But she's going to show me some tips and tricks. So I'm excited about that a lot. It's at 10 o'clock on Saturday. We're gonna be doing that. You like the fabric, Tams? Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love to mix the fabric. In fact, I think for the rest of the afternoon, I was gonna pull out the Sleeping Beauty journal because she been sleeping. She been sleeping, but instead, I may just pull out some fabric and just kind of play for a little bit and then go in. We'll see. We'll see what's happening. But I sure appreciate each and every one of y'all jumping on today. I do. I really do. I'm gonna end it there. I knew that Julie at Day Trip Vintage Co. wasn't doing her typical or her regular 1 o'clock because she usually jumps on, I think, either 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock every Thursday. She'll do a craft and chat. But she had I think her cat was having a surgery, I think, today. So she wasn't going to be able to do it. Thank you so much, Susan. I appreciate you. So I said, let me jump on real quick and say hello to my friends and remind everybody that we're doing, Madeline and I'll be on Saturday, and hopefully we'll see y'all then. But if I don't see y'all, Please have a wonderful Easter holiday. I really mean that too. But I'm going to jump off now. Y'all have a great rest of your afternoon. Fellow Give a Scrap peeps, don't forget to add Julie and me to your tagged list. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks for that, Susan. Mine's coming up next week, so I'll remember that. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can do that. Awesome. Thank you for that reminder. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to get off, but thank you so much. We'll chat soon. Bye.